Hello there! Welcome to Bead With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. Welcome. If you are new to the show, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from, how you found me, what you like to play with, because the show is made for you. And happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I don't even know where the time goes, but, it's our week of a lot of rain. And it is summer camp. Summer camp for the bear here. And he's doing fitness camp. And we had fun with the Great Bead Extravaganza here yesterday. And we're back at it. You guys having a good week? If you are new, the show is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. And we all know we can use a little bit of a beading break, and I know I can, and that's what I always look forward to. And like I say, I don't even know where the time goes, but we're always happy to be here. I'm always happy to have you guys, so make sure you say hello. I will see who's on here live with us here today. I hope you guys have been breaking out those pearls because we've been messing around for now. There's so many. And so we're playing again with some more big hole stuff. Does that sound like a good plan for what's on your workspace? That's what's on my workspace here today. Let's take a look and play as we catch up with you guys and see what you guys have been doing this week. I've pulled out a little bit of cording and some leather. We've been messing with some chain, but I know, we also have that different type of cording and leather. So let's take a look at what's on my table and let's play around. So I've got big hole crystals. I thought I'd do it with some bigger cording. And then maybe we could do a quick and easy because I just really love these big hole freshwater pearls. And I wanted to show you this made up. I was making quick and easies, you know how I like it. And we're used to doing a maybe like an overhand knot, or if you guys like to watch Kelly doing the barrel knot, but I thought I'd mess around with the snake knot here today, kind of show off how that looks, and have you guys help me out on choosing some colors here today. So as I do that, let's take a look at the big hole crystals. Some of the things here on Friday Night Live that we're going to be showing off are going to be big hole crystals, some chain, and some more colors that I had in the big hole crystals too. So some of these colors that you're seeing here today will be also shown off this Friday. So if you guys are new to the show and wondering, I tease you with a lot of the stuff here during the week so you guys can kind of see how the things go together, how it works. Do you like, what we're playing with? So you can have ideas for when you get it at your home. And so this Friday, we're going to be playing with big hole pearls. This was also, colors you could use in this design that we had also done. So you can always look back at the replays in our video library and see a slew of cool designs. So, how's everyone doing? Hello. Let's see. Elvia, is that what it is? You're new, coming in from Arizona. Hello, Miss Debbie. It's nice to have you here. Elaine, oh, nice to have you here live. And Patty and Barbara and Jeanette. As I am saying my hellos, can you guys help me pick out what color bracelet we want to make today? Do you guys want to go with a creamsicle orange, a really, summery white, or this, pretty and sparkly kind of mystical blue? So if you could have a choice of what color bracelet we're going to make today, I always like your bit of help. So we've got color number 1, 2, and 3. Why I say my hellos. Hello, Miss Jeanette and Betty and Mal and Jacqueline and Emily and Kathy and Rosalinda and Janet. Oh, don't you love these crystals? You can't go wrong with pearls and crystals. I even used it here at the end for the button. So what's the pick gonna be? Take a couple sips. Jonah's been learning all sorts of fun games at summer camp, so that's been great. He's been playing with other kids, and it's always good to get that interaction. You know, I can only entertain for so long. You guys know how that can go, right? All right, you guys like white and blue. Number 2, number 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Looks like these ones so far. You know, I'm kind of thinking the white. You know, I like the white myself. So 1, 2, and 3. So they were playing flag and tag. They were playing, you know, swinging around the rope, what they call it, Jake the Snake. You know, you can get hit with the jump rope and and dodgeball. He really likes dodgeball. Let's see. 1 is orange. 1, 2, 3. I have them here in orange. Hey, Julie. Glad you could come play. We're playing with some crystals. We're gonna practice doing the snake knot. I'm gonna pull out some leather, but I'm just kind of waiting for what color we should mess around with here. You know, it looks like it's gonna be white or blue. So I'm kind of seeing. You know, all right, we're going with 2. I could make one with 2 colors, but I don't know. I just really like the 1. And you know what? I think that we might need to do, well, we could mix the colors so we have enough, because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 that I did with this one. So I could break this open, but I really like it in the all white. But this is where you could get fancy and do different color, leathers. You know, so you could do a blue leather, for example, and then that's gonna show in between. Let me see if I have enough of this blue here. I don't think I have enough of this blue to do it, but let's see. I was gonna just kind of go. I have a pile of scraps here right now, and so I'm just kind of seeing. You know how that goes. Oh, here's one with a button already on it. Maybe I'll use that for something. This is that nice. Let's use this nice black faux leather, shall we? All right, I'm gonna just undo this button. Let's do like a nice black and white, huh? It's a good classic. And I like doing it kind of with this thicker. This is technically a 1.5 millimeter faux leather, but it feels more in like a 2 millimeter. But you can kind of cut and burn this so that it I want to have 2 strings, so we're going to want the button in the center. Oh, you guys want to choose a different button while we're at this? Let's, now we're doing white. Do you guys think we should do gold, or we're doing black? So do you guys want to do gold or silver? What do you guys think? There's a couple choices there. Gold or silver, you guys, with this nice white that we're gonna do that you cannot see here. Now let's try this. How's that? Or we have this antique brass. Oh, there. What do you guys like? Gold or silver? Gold or silver? This is always the fun part. You guys get to design it live here with me. What's our break? Oh, tried to scoot back. That was really loud. Did that hurt you guys? All right, so I've got about 3.5 feet of this faux leather here. Hopefully it, you know, I've got cloudy skies here, so it may not be as clear. Silver. Or you guys can go out and come back in. All right, Rosalinda, now you can get back up on your back. All right, looks like it's going to be silver. Let's do, well, we already, hey, you guys want to do the Joe McKay button that we had in the kit? You guys want to do that one? All right, so I'm going to put this through the center. So this came in the Great Bead Trade. So if you guys have not been joining us over at the Great Bead Extravaganza, make sure you guys hop over to that page and join us, because we're going to be getting ready for the midsummer market, and super excited for that coming up here next month. Okay, so you can start off with kind of whatever button you're going to use, and what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a snake knot. So I'm going to zoom in here so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me take this out of the screen now. See that a little bit easier. I'll try to move slow so we get clear signal, but this will be easy to see, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this one side and we're going to make a loop with it. Okay, and we're going to take this other side, okay, and we're going to string it through, pull it through, okay, and I'm still holding that loop, and then we're going to take this and come around the back here. Okay, and then we're going to kind of pull this tight. Right now my strings are a little bit long, okay? I'll try to hold this in place for you. And then we're going to pull both of the strings tight. So I'm taking this right one and getting it snug first. As we kind of see, it becomes like, you'll kind of see like a pretzel shape. I don't know if you guys can see that pretzel shape. Okay, as we secure it right where we want it. Okay, now the reason I like a snake knot is because it's kind of like doing an overhand knot, like all in one. So you know how when you tie once, left over right, and then right over left, that nice square knot, this is kind of like all in one knot, right? And then And then you're going to tighten it up. And you could have this right up there. I'm going to give it a little bit of flexibility and some space. And tighten the ends now. Okay, so that's the first one. And then we're going to do it again. Okay, so we're going to... I'm going to do 2 just here on the end. I like to do that. So we're going to loop this one side. I like to continue doing the same side. Okay, so I like to do this right side. Okay, pull this one through. Okay, loop this around here and bring it back through. Okay, and then you're going to pull this tight. You're going to kind of see and I'm just tightening this into place, and that's it on a snake knot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding the beads in this case. So I'm going to take both strands. I'm going to do 1 bead here. Now ideally whatever cording you use, you know, when you make the snake knot, you just want it to plug the hole. So if you get into like the pearls, you know, the leather has to be much finer. Okay, so we're gonna just repeat this process here in between the beads. So if you're, you know, not great at knotting, or, you know, trying to get those tweezers right in the right place, this can be another alternative. So again, we're just going to loop, pull through, wrap, and pull through again. Okay, so we can then just keep pulling and push in both sides till we get that kind of snug, and then we'll string on another bead. Okay, we can maybe zoom out just a little and see how this is going to start growing in this nice black and white design. Has anyone done the snake knot? You guys like this knot? You know, I know that there's that kind of the Shambhala style knot that's kind of common, more, you know, used widely, the barrel knot. But I feel like the snake knot doesn't get enough recognition, right? And hey, Janelda, yes, you did make it before the end. How's your week going? You guys, it's Wednesday, so you guys know what I want to see in the group. So if you're not part of our Star Special Stash group, it is Wednesday, and this is the day I like to see what's on your workspace, what's on your wrist, and see what's going on in your bead life. You know, I'm sharing what's going on as we are hitting in the summertime. We've been celebrating birthdays. Now we're getting ready for the 4th of July. Do you guys have some 4th of July plans? Hey, Susan, you made it too. Hey, Donna, how are you doing? Hey, Elena, glad you guys are popping on. Means you have your notification set. We're working on a snake knot and talking about summertime plans. What's going on for the 4th of July, you guys? Anybody doing anything fun? My son doesn't like all the loudness, so he's not really into fireworks. So, you know, there's no need to go and have to feel like we get stuck into the big crowds. All right, should I? Oh, I meant to maybe do a different color. Oh. I could still... do... You guys are thinking about a bonfire? I think I was doing something funny here. It's looking like... But we're on the 5, so... we could put 3 as something else. Should I put 3 of those, like, blue ones? I feel like I pulled on that funny. And I like because it's kind of flexible. You can kind of place it, and then I'll show you how we'll do this, like this little ending. And it's nice because it looks like a little neat knot too. I guess let's do a few of these. We'll do a few of those in the middle. I guess we'll do. I'm gonna do 3 in the middle. I could just do, should I do like 3 in a row? Let's see what it looks like with no knot. Maybe I should have 4. Is it weird that there's 3? Feel like, I don't know why I feel like there should be 4. Normally it should be an odd number, but I guess because there's like 5 here, and then the length, and I'm kind of feeling like oh, you're making your big whole garden stakes, Janelda? That's awesome. Kind of deciding, you know, kind of looking at it. Is it going to be better with 4 or 3? Should I knot in between everyone? Should I put some white in between there along the top? Maybe I'll do that. Well, then I'm still running out of white. Then I need to move my pattern on. All right. I'm gonna stick to the original. And just keep knotting. We'll put, I originally thought 3. So I'm gonna stick to, I'm with you. Oh, you guys agree. There we go. Great minds thinking alike here. And I like this kind of iridescent magic blue. I don't know if that's the color, but it's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, well, since we're, you know, this makes you practice that knot, right? Well, the parade, I hope it doesn't rain. You know, it's showing rain all week at least, but hopefully it'll hold out. For us, we just need a window of time to do ours, to do our little poppets and sparklers. So we'll have more big hole crystals in different colors than what you saw in some of the rainbow colors. There's a lot of cool reds you can see in this one here. you see this like creamsicle. You saw that the one of the other choices was this creamsicle orange, you know. So there's some really fun colors in the bunch, and then this nice white, this magic blue. Yeah, I like that. I'm kind of thinking I need a third, you know, a third color, but that's all right. So loop, pull through the loop, wrap the loop, and pull through that loop again. So things you can start doing in front of the TV once you get going. That's how my mom used to. That's what we would sit and do is we would take apart the check glass masses, the hanks, you know, and then pull them all apart. Okay, so for those that are might be just hopping on, we're kind of doing the snake knot, and this is kind of the idea if you were to do it in two colors, kind of how that can look. See if you guys can see that. So that's kind of what we're doing here right now, making loops. So this is nice as just even a good base cording, especially if you're making for guys. You know, it just kind of looks different. Like I said. Yeah, I like that. And then I think the ends are even easier. Patty, are you going to want all of these? I think so. I think that's usually the problem, right? This one we're practicing doing the knots in between. The other one we may just, we'll play around and I'll show you how that one was made. Does kind of, you think it looks like limesicle? It's so pretty. I love that rainbow set. I had to make a lot of those. There's a lot of rainbow sets. I actually can't even make the rainbow set anymore, so I ran out of that sapphire blue, and I have some more of some of them, so maybe we'll see the rest on Friday Night Lives of what I've got available now. The size of cord that I'm using today, Emily, is a faux leather in a 1.5 millimeter. Although these beads can accommodate, you know, two, let's see, could accommodate 2 millimeter. So you could do this with a 2 millimeter. But like I said, really the only ruling is whatever cording you use just needs, you know, when you make this knot, needs to plug the hole, obviously. So I find that this design looks nice with kind of that thicker cording where you can really see the knot. And but I do like it using it here at the very end, which we're gonna show, just because it holds really well in place. You can go step by step with the knot there, Barbara. All right, you got it. All right, slipping on the bead. Here we go. We're on the last bead anyway, so that is perfect. We've got ourselves a nice little bracelet here. That looks nice, you guys. Okay, so the way we're going to end this is we're going to keep snake knotting it, okay? So we're going to take this one side, we're going to loop. Okay, we're going to hold that loop into place. We're going to pull this cord through that loop, okay? And then we're going to hold those in place because we want to kind of wrap on this side where these have doubled up. Okay, so we're going to take that same piece that we pulled through and we're going to pull it through the back. So we're looping it over, okay, and pulling it through, okay, and then we're going to tighten. You can see I'm pulling on this cording here. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this and we're going to keep doing that back and forth until you get that kind of cinched into the right spot. Then you can take your fingers and pull tight. Okay, here we go again. I'm gonna do it once again and we'll zoom in on that one, so because we're at the very end. So we're going to loop, okay, pull through the loop, then we're going to wrap the loop. Okay, and then we're gonna tie them closed. Okay. And like I said, it kind of looks like a pretzel as it gets into place. Okay, and then you can get it snug. Okay. All right, so I did 2 there at the bottom. That to me is kind of like sealing it. Okay, and then we're gonna get ready and guesstimate our sizing for the button. Okay, you guys can also catch the replay a little bit. So we're kind of guesstimating right here, right now. You know, I'm gonna still be able to make an adjustment. So again, we're gonna do that loop below that point, kind of imagining that that's, you know, where we're going to be placing it, and wrapping that loop and then tightening it in place. Now this is where you can do it fairly loosely, okay, so that we can, I like to kind of hold it in place as I pull this up to kind of really where I want it to be. So we can make sure we fit at least the button. Okay. And then see how that holds as a knot here? Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to actually do this again here. Okay, and then seal that one kind of in place. Okay, and there you have your closure. And then this is the decision where you can maybe put a, in this case, maybe we'll put a little metal bead here at the very bottom, just for something there. And then tying these in a short, now that I just did an overhand knot, kind of add a little interest there, those little spacers that we had used the other day. I don't know, let me see if I just cut it. Nope, I need to burn it. I don't have my burner. Let's see if I can still make it happen. Ah, there we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, tying off those little endings. Okay, and then because this is faux leather, you can burn the ends to seal it, but we'll cut them right now. If you have leather, you'll want to use glue or cording. Ooh, this one turned out cute. I'm liking that. Okay, you guys, let's try this new addition onto the wrist here and see what you guys think. If you guys like our snake knot bracelet, let's see some hearts, some thumbs up for a new What's on Your Wrist Wednesday. That looks nice, you guys. Not bad. There it is with that red one. All right, ways to use those big hole beads. All right, you guys want to do another one? Let's do this little quick and easy. Let's see what I got here. I think I got a piece of leather right here. Let's do this one and see what you guys think of this style. So this is kind of a quick string. Hopefully, I think I have enough beads. We're gonna see. Let's see, I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I have 12. I need 2. 2 is something. Should we stick in some of these blue beads in there as a design? I have these extra ones. Or should I do these green ones? I kind of like it all one color. We could do a nude color crystal. Let's see. I'll just add more spacers. All right. We'll add more spacers somewhere. All right. So this is 1.5 millimeter leather, and kind of doing that same idea. In this case, we can use maybe we'll use you want to use a crystal? We'll still use a crystal. We'll use a dark crystal. Oh no, maybe I just like the sparkly one. All right, we're using this one. Okay, so we can use that as a measurement. All right, so we're gonna still do this snake knot, but we're gonna do it here at the loop. Okay, so I've folded this kind of where I've got a shorter end, so I've got the long end where we're gonna be stringing on the beads, and we're gonna take that long end, and that's the side I'm happening to do the loop, and then I'm going to have this coming from the back and wrap, pull through, and hold that into place as we kind of get that into our desired placement here. Okay, so this is where we're going to kind of get guesstimating as we get closer to where we want it. Okay, looks like that ought to be able to pop through there. Of course, I think I want it to pop through that way, so we're going to tighten it down here a little bit. Okay, I'm working with the leather. You want to pull this part really tight, as tight as you can. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. Loop, taking that short end, wrapping, and then tighten. Okay, so you'll see kind of two. Okay, so there's the starting loop, and then this is going to be our little button end. Okay, and then you can string on your design however you see fit there. So I had these silver kind of slightly big hole spacers. I think you could use daisy spacers, and so I grabbed these two, and we're gonna just do a design using these. So the design I had created was kind of maybe I'll just do, we need to add more spacers. So maybe I'll do this, and then do 1, 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 3 of these. Be similar, but I'm going to add the spacers in between the 3, and hopefully that'll be enough. So here, okay. Third bead. One, 2. Maybe I'll do 2 in between these. I feel like that's not going to be enough. It's a very random looking pattern, but to me, I feel like it has a pattern where the pearls are a pattern, but then the silver beads are also their own pattern. So here's kind of the section here, but then we're going to go down in section. So now we're going to go to 2 and then to a 1. But there's no really rhyme or reason. I needed to use more silver beads. That was my reason. Instead of breaking up another strand, sometimes, you know, you don't have that other strand, right? All right, that's looking like we got it. Just go until the beads end. All right, so then it goes to 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this bead that I'm using is a very dark peacock. This would be one of the colors that I show. I just want to, the colors show up much richer once you get, I felt like the silver bead. Sometimes, it looks a little dark when you first start out, but then you start putting it with stuff and you can see the crystal brings out some of the color. Ends up looking really nice. Okay guys, now we can do, you could do two kinds of knots. You could do a barrel knot here, so you can take, found my tube, and we can stick a barrel knot right here. You could do an overhand. I just kind of like the sizing of this when it gets knotted here. Kind of looks like the beads. And then that helps plug this. And then I did an overhand, but not on this one, but I'm thinking I would do maybe 2 of those or another barrel knot. Let's see. Maybe I'll do this double. Make that bigger. Make it more like a surgeon's knot. Because that's the one you want to hold. And this is where, we could put another, actually we could have put a silver bead there, but I think that's going to hold. Okay, and you can kind of clip that kind of close. That is not a special tube. Maybe if you guys want a tube, it's just one that fits. You could use a straw, anything that's kind of that hollow. Okay, so we've got the snake knot, we've got a barrel knot, and we've got a overhand knot or a surgeon's knot here. Kind of using up all of our knotting skills. It looks like it's going to be a little small, but that's okay. They gave us the idea of what we were going after. This is one that will actually fit me. So you'll need more beads if you want to do the one strand, but almost was able to get 2 out of it. Then you can just pop this on. Also, yeah, Janella, you use a straw. That's too funny. Okay guys, remember that the pearl sale, so if you were missing the Tahitians, the Baroque, some of the top hold drilled, so if you were seeing things in the Star Special Stash group in terms of pearls, those were, a lot were shown off last Friday. The replay is still good until July 4th, so next Monday. So that can include also this Friday's pearls as well. So everything this Friday, I'm going to be kind of concentrating on big hold. So, I think I have a few big hold stones. I'll have big hold crystals. I'm going to have big hold pearls. And then a few mishmash things, maybe a little bit of chain and that sort. Okay, so hope you guys liked messing around with a little bit of cording today. And yes, you could totally add, could have totally added more knots. So that's the idea, you got it, right? All right, you guys, have a fantastic rest of the week. We're going to see you, this stand is driving me crazy. And then we'll see you guys on Friday at 8, okay? For all things big hole. All right, so you'll get a chance to get some of this chain. We had a couple different styles that I've shown off in the last couple weeks, and we'll get to playing. Now it's your time to get your star stash, okay? So game on Friday at 8 p.m. We'll see you for Friday Night Live, and we'll play again. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me as always. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM the page and let me know. All right, you guys, thank you.